If you like shonen, Star Wars, and comedy, then check out this sci-fi action indie manga created by Crystal Locks. It's called Space Pirate, and I read nearly 10 chapters. So get ready for my review with a few spoilers, plus an interview with the creator for a behind-the-scenes experience. What's going on, guys? My name is Imani. I'm just an artist with a camera and pencil, here to give you a behind-the-scenes look into the creative process of art and comics. Now, without further ado, let's get on with the review. In the distant future, Earth's destruction has led to the space colonization age. A totalitarian empire by the name of Blue Sun rules over the cosmos. While mankind exists among its alien neighbors mostly in harmony, a subspecies of humans known to be the masses of space pirates has evolved. This supernatural human is feared among even the strongest of creatures. Blue Sun's #1 priority: destroy the space pirate threat at any cost, so peace and order can be maintained. This tells the story of a particular space pirate on the tail of a bounty hunter. Unknown to him, he is able to get dragged into a conflict of galactic proportions. The story begins in the skies above the planet Gar. Before I start the review, I was given permission to give constructive criticism by the creator. I want to tell you all what I like and what I didn't like, and how I would fix it. Feel free to leave your own constructive criticism in the comments below. Remember to keep it nice and clean. The first chapter is paced well, with the right amount of action, drama, and conflict. It begins with Space Pirate 200 pursuing a bounty hunter, but he runs into a group called Blue Sun, who don't care about civilian casualties to get their mission done. Space Pirate is a fun read because it has many questions to ask, based on how the chapters are structured. Questions like, who's behind the mask? How long has he been searching for this guy? The power-ups, Space Pirate 200's real name, and why does it matter? The chapter structures are not too long or too short. Each chapter focuses on a specific event in the journey, fight, or debuting a new character that progresses the story and character motives. I give the pacing of Space Pirate a thumbs up. The characters in Space Pirate are a mixture of some iconic pop culture personalities in Dragon Ball Z, Star Wars, and even Marvel Comics. The character designs have a lot of Star Wars resemblance. One of the bad guys looked like Darth Vader. Speaking of Space Pirate 200, he's a pretty goofy main character. He's pretty much your typical shonen manga protagonist, goofy, arrogant, but very strong. The side character is a rude, powerful, intelligent lady. The back and forth between the two characters are shonen-like, and what I mean by that is you can almost predict what they're going to say. It's a formula that works and makes it easy to read and follow the character's motivation and persona. Space Pirate is hand-drawn traditionally. The action scenes are impactful and bring the series to life along with the sound effects. The anatomy of the characters are okay. It's good in some angles, but struggles to stay consistent when drawn from a different perspective. The backgrounds aren't consistent enough, lacking detail at times, for example, having too much white space in a few sequences. Despite that, the background captures the establishing shots and creates scenery for the chapters. How long have you been creating comic books? Not too long, about a year and a few months. I jumped right into it with Space Pirate. I dabbled with making comics back in 2005 when I was still in high school, but I never really went far with it. What inspirations did you have behind this project? So I get asked about this a lot, but in episode 1, there's a quick blurb about how Space Pirate was originally an RPG Maker game back in 2000-ish. It was around the time Tenchi Muyo started airing on Toonami. And I was heavily inspired by that, particularly by Roku and Kagato being superpowered characters that could spawn lightsabers out of their hands. The concept was really cool to me at the time being. A fan of both Dragon Ball and Star Wars, so I took my own spin on it. I even named my main character Kagato, but changed to Kaguya from the manga. Nowadays, my writing is inspired by Dragon Ball Z and Star Wars mainly. A lot of themes in Space Pirate is going to focus on real-world problems facing us as a society. The constant need to keep fascism and totalitarianism away, along with the things that come with it: racism, sexism, lies told by the government-run media, the ever-compounding problems of capitalism, etc. At its core, it really is a story about fighting not only the tyranny, but the villains that it creates by rallying regular people to its side. You can read the full interview on my MADDINDIES website. The link is in the description. If you're a fan of a shonen comedy about space bounty hunters, then please consider picking up a hard copy from Etsy to support the creator, or you can read the free digital version on TAPAS. Shout out to my supporter on Patreon, Sonia. Thank you so much for your contribution to my brand. You can get yourself a shout out by signing up to my $1 tier on patreon.com/MadMightyArt. That's it for the video. Thanks for watching, stay safe, and I'll see you in the next one.